And good evening. Thanks for joining us on this Mother's Day. We begin tonight with President Biden's new border strategy. The revised rules are under political attack from both the right and left. Lawsuits have been filed as a result, but so far the administration's latest moves appear to have deterred the record migrant rush many had feared following the expiration of Title 42. Government data obtained by CBS News shows 4,200 people on Saturday crossed the southern border, 6,300 on Friday. That's compared to these numbers before Title 42 expired Thursday, just before midnight. CBS's Skyler Henry is at the White House with more on what's next. Skyler, good evening.
Hey, Jerika, good to see you. Well, immigration officials say despite the lack of a spike, the border is still seeing historically high migration levels.
We've been planning for this transition for months and months.
Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says it's too early to tell whether the numbers at the southern border have peaked.
The numbers that we have experienced over the past 2 days are markedly down over what they were prior to the end of Title 42.
The Biden administration says it's steps it has taken, including restricting asylums, that's led to the lower than expected numbers. Border Patrol is preparing for daily migrant arrivals to increase to 12,000 to 14,000 a day. But the characterization of the situation along the southern border is split along political party lines.
The president has been actively engaged in trying to manage this crisis.
Some Republicans are criticizing the narrative and the administration.
We're going to look very closely at the failures of this administration and Secretary Mayorkas.
Texas Congressman Tony Gonzalez shot this cell phone video at a Customs and Border Patrol processing center in El Paso on Friday.
This is what not that bad looks like. In this particular facility, it's meant to house 1,000 people. It's housing over 3,000.
Now, a federal judge in Florida ruled that migrants cannot be released without a formal notice to appear in court. The Department of Justice requested a temporary restraining order on that ruling that the court denied. The DOJ is now expected to appeal for an emergency stay. Jerika.
Skyler Henry at the White House. Thank you.